So as you can see opened up on my screen here, there's a bunch of different ways you can go about investing in stocks. I personally use Robinhood, so that's what I'll be walking through you, how to sign up and what you need today. But there's a bunch of different places you could go. Chase Bank has a JP Morgan that you can invest through. There's E-Trade, Charles Schwab, and Webull. Everything has different pros and cons. I like Robinhood just because it's what I started with. It has 0 commissions on your trade, so it doesn't take any money from you when you sell or buy. And I know Webull has the same thing, and those are 2 large competitors against one another. Chase is obviously just a bank, and so it has that infrastructure to help support, but I personally use Robinhood. So in order to open your Robinhood account, as you can see here on screen, you have to be at least 18 years or older, and that's because you have to be 18 years or older to trade stocks in general. You have to have a valid social security number, so this is in order to trade stocks in the United States through Robinhood. You need to be have a valid social security, obviously. Legal U.S. resident within the 50 states or any of our entities, and you have to have a valid U.S. residency, so an address in the U.S. that's valid that you could use in your account to show that you own a property or you at least live somewhere in the U.S. And that's pretty much it on all you need to sign up. As you can see, if you're on the home page here, you can go into sign up, first name, last name, email, password, all those different things, continue. You have to sign a couple liability waivers saying that you're not going to get mad at them if they're down during trading hours, which has happened a couple times, I'm not going to lie. But besides that, they're a pretty good company, I think. So now we're on the Robinhood dashboard. This is my personal portfolio. You can see their day-to-day progress right here. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, and then all time you've been trading. On the right here, it shows you all your stocks. You can select between your last price, your equity you have in the stock, your today's return, and then your total return. So today is like how much money you made today or lost today. And then your total return would be how much you've made or lost overall on that stock. So now let's go ahead and buy a stock. You can see here we're at American Airlines. Right here it shows you your market value. So I have 4 shares of the stock that I bought at $10. A lot of the travel industry, so cruise ships, airlines, hotels, they've all taken a big hit since Corona in February and March. You see before Corona hit, it was at like 30s. So I'm hoping to buy it here when it's at 13, and then hopefully it'll go back up there at some point. In the past it's been up to 50 in 2018. So in the next few years, I think it'll probably do well in the future. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy a couple stocks. There's the About section right here. It'll tell you a little bit about the company, the CEO, how many employees, the dividends, some news about the company, and then there's this analyst rating at the bottom. Some people use this to help determine whether they should buy, hold, or sell. These are just analyst ratings from Robinhood investors. I don't find them very helpful, but some people use them. These are the earnings, so they're estimated in actual reports on what happened. You can see my market buy before, but let's go ahead and buy a stock. So even though it's went down a little bit today in the last week and the last month, I have faith it's going to go back up. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 stocks. You can see here, when you say buy AAL, there's invest in shares. So you can buy whole shares. You can buy 1, 2, 123 shares, or you could buy actual dollars itself. If you wanted to buy $10, it would be a fractional share, so it would give you 7/10 of a share, 0.76 shares. But I'm gonna go for just shares. I think I'm gonna buy probably, I have 4, let's round it off to even 2 more stocks, huh? So we'll buy that right now, and we'll just go ahead and click place, buy. You continue your sign in. Got to get my 2-factor authentication code. There's my code, and look at that. ALL purchased, 2 purchased, new position 6, execution price 1306, commission paid 0. That's a good thing about Robinhood that I like personally, is that the commission is 0. Total cost is $26, and there you go. Now I have a stock in American Airlines, and hopefully it'll increase within the next few years. So when investing in stocks, I personally recommend you probably start off with a couple $100s. You could go into anything you want. I would recommend Microsoft at the moment. They've always been doing well, moving high, and they've always been, reaching new limits. But you could really invest in anything you want. Just make sure you research the company first and have a good amount of faith in what the CEO and what the administration is doing within the company.